All right. The Juice. Hello, welcome. What did you guys do on your Labor Day? I spent half a day working and the rest of the day with family. What did you do? We'll give everybody a chance to settle down. We will start very shortly. Hello, Kenny. Eric, how are you doing, my man? So we'll start shortly. Petty's all set. We will start quite soon. And take your seats, you guys. Great to have you tonight. Jose, hello. Alrighty. Give everybody one more minute. We'll start. Peng says, it's a day with nice weather. It sure was. And she enjoyed her Labor Day holiday. And I did too. Yes, Peng, good job. Fantastic weather today if you are out and about. I took a walk this afternoon just to buy food. You know. Hi, Eric. Yes. And then we bought some food and it was nice to catch some sun. And the breeze was fantastic. It was nice and cool. It wasn't very hot. And it's very attractive weather for taking walks. All right, so it's 9:05, you guys. Let's get the show on the road. Hello, and welcome you guys to another session of 15 Minutes Live Podcast on a Monday evening, 9 p.m. Woohoo! There we go. Thank you guys for joining us again on a wonderful Monday, and this Monday being Labor Day. 今天是劳动节哦，然后今天晚上其实还有很多我们的通勤家族来参加我们的周一晚上，没有忘记，对不对？劳动节这个是给自己的休息一天嘛，对不对？可能你今天也没有休息到，如果你是这个军公教，对不对？可是呢，晚上还是得听一下我们的周一的15 Minutes 通勤学英语直播室。那我们现在最近呢，大家不知道有没有发现说，Clubhouse 的界面改了，所以我们现在都变成 House 了，对不对？之前呢有点像社群一个 Club， 然后现在变成一个 House， 然后这个 House 呢，它就是好像有权限，然后任何人都可以开一个房间，然后它也有一个 Lounge， 就是这个客厅，然后客厅大家可以互相聊天这样子。So I'm still getting used to it. So I hope you guys will give it a try, but we're going to keep on going. OK， 我们就继续还是用现在这样子的模式啦。等到我们找到它这个功能完善了以后，我们再说有什么更有趣的功能哦。好的，那欢迎大家又来到我们周一的直播。然后等一下呢，还是一样，就是大家也知道说，这近期呢，从去年11月到现在，我们介绍陆陆续续邀请到很多我们的除了这个我们的 podcast 的这个大哥大姐啊，这个大以外呢，还有我们的很多的这个新进的这个 podcaster， 都有介绍过，都欢迎这个邀请他们来我们的节目来做宣传来让大家知道更多元、更有趣的 podcast。其实台湾呢，在这几年的 podcast 这个产业的爆发呢，其实有非常多的有趣的多元的 podcast。So tonight for podcast time, I'm going to welcome Ethan and 小鹿 from 路易讨拍 Let's welcome them. Right, yes. 所以今天的 podcast time 我们要来介绍的是我们的路易讨拍。我们两位主持人，一位是 Ethan， 一位是路易小鹿。对，好，那我们小鹿还是要Ethan先讲。先来介绍一下，你们两个有说好吗？今天的这个完全今天的宣传完全没有 say 嘛，对不对？好，这个很符合我们的 live podcast，
很真实。
对，非常 real 这样子。那其实呢，那我就问两位了，这个谁认为他是主角呢？他是正主持，然后另外一位是副主持呢？
我觉得呢，既然都这样讲了，那就是交给小鹿了，啊！
什么吗？我刚刚本来还想说，我觉得的正主持是Ethan，然后还没讲，我已经被推坑了。
OK，
我知道我是正主持，但是我觉得这个介绍呢，由你来讲会比较有趣一点。
So Ethan, you're not leaving it for your co-host. Very nice. 所以小鹿来跟我们讲一下，这个路易讨拍到底讨拍什么东西？
好 ，OK， 其实我们一开始就是创造这个频道，大家就看得出来路易嘛，就是我们两个的绰号各取一个字。
OK，
那讨拍的部分呢，因为这算是一个新兴用语，就有点像是说大家因为可能生活上遇到什么不如意的事情啊，你知道就是烦恼、抱怨没地方发泄的时候呢
，OK，
那就可以来听我们的单集，来听我们的内容。
Right.
对，听着我们抱怨，你就会发现原来这个世界上不是只有我自己一个人这么惨。
OK， 所以我们就来讲到这件事情，因为小鹿讲到说讨拍这个是算网络用语嘛，对不对？对，网络用语嘛。那英文你会怎么解释呢？
哇，英文的部分，我可以丢锅回Ethan吗？因为我真的直接
Ethan
举手投降。
讨拍怎么讲？因为你知道这个就是中英，你没有办法这样翻译，对不对？因为讨拍就是 get a slap on your back， 好像人家拍你背后这样，其实好像也不对，对不对？可是呢，刚刚这个小鹿讲的讨拍就有点 complain，right？ You complaining about something， 可是为什么 complain 会得到人家的共鸣呢？这件事情就很奇怪，对不对？你 complain 应该是很负面丢出去，然后人家觉得说，哎呀，这个人这么 negative， 对不对？这么负面，
我觉得是一种共感性吧，共感的那种感觉。对，然后我在跟你讲说，我今天工作，I'm so tired， 我很累，但是其他人可能也很累，但是他找不到一个发泄点的时候，当他听到说，这个人也很累，然后就说，也有人懂我，然后我们就可以一起去，你知道。一起了解互相的状况，然后就会觉得说，哇哦，果然这个世界上我不是孤单的这样子。
所以呢，这个跟 complain 就没有关系了。你看，我们刚刚讲到，听到有一个人 complain， 你就想离他远远，对不对？可是你听到一个人在讨拍的时候，他并不是一个 complain， 他是一个刚刚医生讲的，可能是共感，对不对 ？So we say 比较像发泄，比较像 emotional 的这种发泄。So we call that a vent。就是情绪上的发泄叫 vent V-E-N-T， 或者是 rant R-A-N-T， 就是一直讲他这个就是今天过得多难过啊，然后今天遇到的芭乐事情啊，然后所以会变成 rant or vent。所以大家在 YouTube 上面呢可以找到很多，比如说打 game 的人尤其游戏界的人，他遇到这个游戏很困难的时候，或者是这个厂商呢有点白目的时候呢 ，there will be a rant or a vent。所以大家可以去看看，或者是这个 Star Wars 或 Star Trek，there are a lot of rants about Star Wars and Star Trek， 就是那些铁粉呢，他看到 Star Wars 被改成这样，被 Star Trek 被改成这样子的时候，他会很生气，他就会说怎么可以改成这样？我这么爱他，等等的 ，it's a rant。对，他是没有恶意的，可是他就是那个情绪需要被发泄出来 ，right？ 所以呢，刚刚又回到小鹿了。对，医生刚刚帮你挡了一下了。 对不对？
对，他帮我挡了很大一波，
对，他帮你挡了一下。对，那你要继续。所以你们讨拍都这个你们的 rant 到底是 rant 什么样的东西呢？
其实我们一开始本来想要 rent 的部分是在工作上，因为其实我跟伊森是年龄比较相仿，大概都是20几岁的，我们自己讲自己是社畜啦，对，实际上也是
，OK，
就是社
working
会可能比较
professionals，
新鲜，对对对，比较新鲜的人。
OK，
然后我们你知道新鲜的人就说遇到一堆鸟事，可能是上司的一些压榨啊，或者是一个同才的霸凌啊之类的。
OK，
讲起来有点严重，但是应该是没有那么严重嘛。就是可能遇到这种事情的时候，你会觉得这就是一个成长要经历的过程。
So little bumps on the road， 就是这个路上遇到的小颠簸嘛，对不对？
对对对，
okay，
没错。
Got it。A little bumps on the road, very nice。所以你就会拿这些，其实他并不是说哦，今天要对谁去骂，对不对？而是他说，你知道遇到这种事情，其实真的是不愉快。然后，可是这个不愉快呢，好像又没有到就是 life or death， 又没有到生死那么严重，对，所以就会变成，就是变成也不至于到那种要酗酒的程度嘛，对不对？
可能会喝点小酒啦，不用酗酒。
工作后来一杯是真的不错啦。
Okay, got it. So it's a vent or a rant, very nice. And then, of course, your emotions will be echoed by a lot of people because a lot of working professionals out there. 所以很多上班族听到你们的这个讨拍呢，就会觉得，对呀，是不是我也应该来 say something， 然后来讨拍？好，对。那路易，我看到你们的集数还蛮多总共100多集，你们做了多久 ？How long have you had this podcast？
我们开始的时间是2021年的8月，到现在
almost 2 years，
应该不到2年啦
，almost 2 years， 不过
应该快了。对
，very nice，
对，所以算蛮新的。
1年多 survive， 你知道我们停更的月几个月就会停更吗？我们平均停更的月数是4个月，撑不过4个月，4个月是一个坎，所以1年以上都是前辈了。So technically, you're quite senior. You're quite senior in the creator business, okay? In this creator economy, you're quite senior. 对，然后像你们进入快2年这样子状态的人，可能大概只剩下不到10%。
但是其实我们也才刚停更啦。
Seriously? Why? Why did you stop updating?
我们想要就是因为其实我们做了蛮多集，然后再加上我后面其实我觉得有一点像不务正业的感觉，因为我们虽然讲说是想要讨拍，但是我们到后面其实蛮多集数是参与来宾的部分，然后可能聊一些来宾的人生大小事。当然也不能说没有讨拍部分，但是就会觉得好像少了一点什么的感觉，所以我们就想说要调整我们频道的状态跟风格。
OK，
所以我们就想说，那不然就休息一下，因为
a short break，
毕竟周更就可能没那么多时间可以去处理就这件事情，因为平常大家也要工作、上班之类的。对
，Right。So how do you guys record? Do you sit down somewhere or do you do it remotely? 你们是远端录吗？还是说你跟这个Ethan都会找个地方？
远端。
都远端哦。
我们那么多集里面，应该只有1集不是远端。
真的 ？For real？
真的。对，没错。
So where is Ethan based? Why are you guys doing this remotely? 你们是离很远吗？
有一小段距离。因为小鹿我自己本身在新竹的，
对，我是在台中，所以就是隔了蛮多的距离。
Different cities， wow， fantastic。可是当初你们想开节目的时候，没有想到说，就是2个人这么远，会不会录一录就撑不下去？
因为最一开始，其实我们频道是由我这边去发起，就是要组织这个频道。其实那时候
really? So you're the founder?
Yeah, maybe I don't know.
所以你才认为你是对不对主持人嘛，对不对？然后小鹿是副主持这样子。
对，那就是因为我一开始就是觉得太遥远了，所以我一开始就是觉得远端。那远端录音的话，那这样子的话，对方便性，然后对于我们录音的可行性，其实是最大的。那至于会不会到一半就中断，这点倒是从一开始到现在还没有什么太大的想法出现过。我觉得这是很神奇的一件事情。
Yeah, it's fantastic. You guys are, moving towards your 2-year milestone. That's a big milestone. 到2年，其实真的就是你知道，已经是进入前3%的前辈了，对不对？
可能后半前到现在都在硬撑了。
Yes. Okay. So, at first, you guys wanted to, come together and create a podcast and talk about all your different rants about daily life. And obviously, 小鹿刚刚有说到说，现在有一点就是因为访很多来宾嘛，所以会变成参与到他们很多的故事。So, from your interviews, which one, let's say, which episode would you recommend me to go back to that is most memorable for you? 你们有哪一个你们觉得非常有印象的一集，然后会推荐我们去听那一集的访谈吗？
我觉得这个的话，可能我跟小鹿各自就是简短的出一集。那如果是由我这边来讲的话，我最印象最深刻的会是我们近期有跟那个不知道有没有听过宇宙流这个频道，就是我们有跟他有进行一个合集。那在那一集里面，我们有讨论可能有关于能量啊，然后有关于一些比较没有那么现实、没有那么有形体的话题。那我觉得在这个集数里面，我从里面得到非常多的能量。那我相信，如果这一集给大家去听的话，也会从中得到非常多有用的东西。所以我推荐。集数吗？
对，是哪一集？
集数
我有看到 feet 宇宙流
，Yeah，
可是哪一集？医生帮我们看一下。那小鹿呢？84，
宇宙流是84。
好，
对
84，
对，第84集。
Very nice. So let's please, guys, go check out episode 84 if you in need of some energy, okay, from the universe. 听起来就是很酷哈，可以去这个屋顶上去吸那个宇宙的大地之能量，对不对？
吸收宇宙的天然芬芳的那种感觉。
对，然后遇到上班不愉快的时候，就这个弹指一弹，对不对？然后把
负面能量出去了，然后再重新吸收回来。
对，然后再请 Avenger， 然后倒带是吗
？Maybe.
All right. So, moving on to 小鹿的可以说最有印象的一集会是哪一集？你再推荐给我们。
我这边最有印象的一集是第61集
61 episode. Yeah.
对，是韩文教学，简易韩文教学。
So you interviewed a Korean teacher.
Yeah. 那个时候就是刚好Ethan认识了这么一个厉害的人，然后他自己本身也有在就是简单的教授一些韩文这样子，然后他自己本身很喜欢韩国，所以那个时候就是找到这个来宾，我们就想要趁机，你知道吗？语言这种东西是很神奇的，就像通勤学英文就是学习英文。
是。
对，其实我自己蛮喜欢的，但是我这个人坚持力不够久。
是，对，
所以我很努力的，就是想要坚持听下去。所以那个时候就是刚好就是除了英文之外，我们就是到韩文这一块，我就觉得其实韩文很有趣。对，就是它虽然跟英文完全是不同的概念，但是我觉得学起来呢，就是蛮特别的。就是在某个地方都可以看到亚洲的影子，比如说有一些闽南话，讲一讲，会有点像韩文这样子。
Yes.
对，
而且他们以前古文是汉字啊。
对，他们其实
汉字很多，
对，就有点像日文，它会有那个那什么平假，对，那个它字体也是会有就是纯中文，你是可以直接看就看得懂。
是，那个汉字会帮我们很多，kanji。
对，非常好，让我们学习的时候特别的轻松。
是，看韩剧的时候看到汉字就觉得终于懂了他们在干什么。
好贴切哦。
Yes, that's right.
没有字幕看不下去。
Exactly. 哎，那小鹿你讲一下，你们讨拍里面你有什么印象？你们有讨拍哪一集是真的，就是那一集特别需要这个讨拍的吗？那一集特别会觉得说，哇，这一集一定要讨拍，要不然做不下去了。
这一集一定要讨拍，不然做不下去。
对对，
其实我
你们有那种
马上想到
讨拍 to the max 那种感觉，到极限。
我记得我们有一集就是抱怨，就是我们上面的标题我们就只是写抱怨，但是我现在
Okay.
我现在找那一集在哪？他就是我们在抱怨我们真的是最近的生活，是真的纯粹的抱怨，我们自己这么认为啊。
Right.
因为没有任何的，就是怎么讲？因为我们平常的聊天风格会比较 free， 就可能就是说，可能一个人在抱怨，一个人在吐槽这种感觉。
OK。
但是那一集真的就是大家一起抱怨。
OK。
没有在跟你吐槽。
所以那个接近那个已经接近到那个纯发泄了，对不对？
对，已经接近纯发泄。
Okay, got it. Very nice. So definitely go check that out, you guys. And 所以在讨拍的这个过程中，你们这样1年多的讨拍下来，有没有发现说，自己越来越不需要讨拍了 ？Like you doing it a lot less than before？ 还是说你们觉得这一路走来还需要很多讨拍的这个能量？
这个吗？我觉得我跟医生都可以各讲一点点。然后我自己本身的概念是，我自己本身是，其实我觉得越讨拍，你就会越会发现，这个生活之中到底有多少值得讨拍的事情。所以我觉得是没有什么可以停止的。我自己本身的想法是这样。
所以你们等于说你们这个是你们的 content 的来源。
对，可以这么说。
对，都不用 script， 对不对？都不用预设，然后都不用写脚本的，这个就是这个 original 原创的来源，对不对？
对，生活总是有各式各样的创意。
是。那医生觉得嘞，有没有这个慢慢做，就越来越觉得是不要讨拍，还是讨拍更重呢？更需要讨拍？
我觉得可以把讨拍形容成是洋葱，你可能一开始是从最外层开始讨拍，开始抱怨，
Okay.
慢慢的你会抽丝剥茧，发现到说，哇，原来我真正讨拍是哪一些是核心的，然后你会发现到，你会更想继续用尽你的全身力量去骂他，所以其实真的。这个东西是不会停止的，就算你是 OK， 你只是从由浅到深这样子，你会发现到说，哇，这个世界上真的充斥着很多不同的事情等着你去发现。其实我觉得这某部分来说也是好事啦，只是就是有时候会稍微伤神一点这样子。
OK， 所以我觉得医生讲的还蛮那个，就是说在这个过程中，你们做节目的过程中，就是一种self-awareness, can I say that? Like you understand more about why you dislike the situation and why the situation is causing you all the grief. 就是这个状态可能今天就是一个感觉不好，可是那个感觉可能要像医生讲的抽丝剥茧了以后才知道说，我其实最讨厌的是这个点，对不对？
对。
可是一开始可能只是一个 kimoji 上的问题。
对，可能只是从原本同事的一些小争执，或是上司的一些不当行为，然后慢慢的你会发现到说，原来是我自己对于可能某些事情是看不过去的，或是说是其实是因为其他事情，然后造成我对这个同事的行为有任何不同的看法见解，然后会导致原来如此，然后这不就是更加了解说我们讨拍的一些过程这样子。
Right. So at the same time, you're understanding yourself a lot more. 就在这个过程中，你就会越来越了解自己嘛，对不对？
对，
是。那所以医生你会怎么讲？你们两个的这个搭配，你会觉得你是那种理性的还是非理性的？还是说你是在哪一个频谱上面？
我自己的认为是，我如果在讨拍的时候，我是很感性的，因为我必须要把我全部的情绪都爆发出来。
Alright.
对，我觉得有情绪的爆发，在一个集数里面才会让人有同感的那种感觉。对，
了解。那小鹿嘞，你会怎么形容他？
你是说形容？我自己吗？
对对，你会觉得你的角色会在那种相反的频谱，你就会他在这个感性的发泄的时候，你就会非常的搞笑，对不对？吐槽，这样子。
可以这么说，但是我觉得我自己本身好像，因为我的心境可能就是有时候要使用非常多感性的时候是需要，是需要一些特别的时间状况。我觉得我在释放感情这一块比较有障碍。
Okay,
所以就变得
you are the more
看起来
rational guy. You're the more rational person here. 哦，懂，了解。对，所以也就是说，就理性跟就比较感性这一块呢，其实Eason是比较感性，然后你处于比较理性的状态，这样子。Very nice. That's a great combination. Yes. So, I don't know, Eason or Shalu, you guys can tell us again what is your channel about, and what can people expect out of your podcast, and where can we search your podcast? 来跟大家最后的再介绍一下，我们听这个路易讨拍呢，可以听到些什么，然后呢，还有就是在哪些平台可以搜寻得到路易讨拍。So 小路或 Eason。OK，
好，那这边我来讲一下好了。其实各大平台都有我们的内容，但是我们最多人听的还是 Apple Podcast 啊。
Apple Podcast for sure.
Yeah.
Yes. 所以路易的那个路，对不对？那个字是不一样的。
对，那个路是那个小鹿斑比的那个鹿。
小鹿斑比的鹿，那路易的那个易是英文的 YI 嘛，是不是？
对 YI，
对
YI， 对，所以这个很好搜寻，
就会跳出来了。
对，打到这边就搜寻出来了，这个我确定。对，所以 Apple Podcast. What about Spotify, Google Podcast, and KKBox, MB3, Mixerbox? Are you guys also on those platforms as well?
对，
因为有在那些平台嘛，对不对？各大平台
都有。
OK, fantastic. 对。那路易讨拍再跟大家结尾一下说，路易讨拍如果大家听众想要听一些这些 vent 啊 rant 啊这种讨拍的，到底可以从两位身上得到的节目里面得到什么样的讨拍呢？
好 OK， 那我觉得最后这一段节目我们就交给
Eason。OK, you go ahead, Eason。OK，
那如果各位来听我们的节目呢，我相信你们可以从我们的节目里面得到一些乐趣。为什么？因为可能你可以偶尔会听到我们两个在讨拍在发泄，然后从中呢得到一些故事，会让逗得你有点会心一笑，嘴角微微上扬的那种乐趣。那我们现在除了讨拍之外呢，我们也会定期邀请一些人来陪我们一起讨拍。那讨拍的内容呢，不一定是可能职场，有可能是关于他的生活，或是关于各种大大小小的事情。那如果大家有兴趣的话，我们都欢迎大家来陪我们一起讨拍。
Right. So guys, be sure to go and check out 路易讨拍 on all the podcast platforms out there. Thank you very much, Louis.Thank you very much, Eason.
Thank you.
谢谢我们 Eason， 感谢来跟我们。
谢谢张老师。
不会，不用客气啊。等一下，如果直播节目大家还有空的话，欢迎可以继续 stay put. All right, thank you very much, you guys. 谢谢我们小鹿跟 Eason 哦，非常非常好。就是平常闲聊呢，大家需要那种比较陪伴性的频道呢，其实就是路易讨拍的这种啦。对，就像一个好朋友两边在聊天一样。应该是非常非常舒服的，我自己有听了几集，还蛮好笑的哦。对，不很容易就噗嗤的笑出来。对，好的，那再来呢，我们就要进行我们今天的15 minutes 通勤学英语。And next up, we're gonna go back to our regular programming. And today we're going to be talking about idioms. 我们又回到我们的惯用语的系列了，常用惯用语的系列。那今天的惯用语呢，as you guys can see, it is about elections. It's about elections, right? 我们今天晚上要讨论的东西呢，小小的敏感。It's not really about politics, but it's about elections. 就跟竞选有关，不见得跟政治有关，可是跟这个选举就竞选这件事情有很大的关系。So you guys may be wondering why? Why did John picked this topic? And then earlier on, Payne also says, wow, this is a hot topic. Today, Yeah, these days it's been quite hot. Why? 所以大家可以看到，如果置顶连结里面点进去大家可以看到，看我选的那个图案，对不对？这2周呢，其实过去这3周左右，you guys know I caught COVID during the tomb sweeping long weekend. So what did I do during the tomb sweeping long weekend other than work from home? I also watched a lot of Netflix. So I happened to find myself watching The Queen Maker. 大家如果在这个 Tomb Sweeping Long Weekend 那前后的一阵子呢，刚好那一周，如果我记得没错的话，就是我跟我老婆就是看《造后者》，看得很凶。那我们2个都确诊在家嘛，所以就家里面就看到他推播说，《造后者》很好看，那我们就看。结果呢，《造后者》呢，我们看了就停不下来了。OK, it's called The Queen Maker. 所以造后者呢，它也是跟竞选有关就是这个讲首尔的这个一个campaign manager， 我们可以这样讲，竞选总部的这个主管他很强，他很会，什么都会。然后他就是把一个素人呢推上这个首尔市长的这个位置So she's pretty cool, Queen Maker. And then this week, of course, Netflix launched the next drama about election. 所以这个礼拜呢 Netflix 又播出了什么呢？就是最近很红的这2-3天，常常在 Facebook 上会洗到的这个人选之人嘛，对不对？叫什么呢？叫造浪者 Wave Maker. Alright, the English title is Wave Maker. Interesting, huh? So obviously this is a different level because this is about the campaign manager, a behind the scenes look at how elections work in Taiwan, and of course this is about the presidential election. 所以它里面假构了一个这个总统竞选然后呢最近就很红嘛，对不对？ So you guys know about this. And then I thought, hey, yeah, well, you know, politics is in everyday life, but I think we know a lot about elections now from Netflix. 就是看了这 Netflix 这2部造后者跟造浪者的以后呢，我造浪者还没看完了才看了第1集，有点最近有点忙，看不太下去，因为要很认真那个中文有些地方也要听一下。So having seen what's popular on Netflix, you can see, in Asia, like in Taiwan and in America, we are heading towards the election season. 所以我们要进入选举年了，对不对？所以大家开始热起来了，对这些 topic 呢都有相当高的关注。所以呢，我们不讨论政治人物啦，可是就想说，那 election 一定就有很多惯用语，对不对？By the way, you guys， 还有我们又看了一部跟这个政治人物啦，跟竞选也有关的，就是这个 The Diplomat。The Diplomat. I don't know the Chinese for that. 我不知道那个中文怎么翻The Diplomat 就是一个故事，也是有关那个外交官的非常非常强。那个我老婆英文看不太懂，那个我也是要很认真看。可是它里面的细节非常非常多。I highly recommend you guys to watch it if you have extra time. OK， 真的有时间的时候，很欢迎大家，很推荐大家去看这个。没有时间的话，看这个很痛苦啊，对，压力蛮大的，东西很多那so all in all, that's where I got my inspiration from, and then I thought, hey, let's learn a few things about elections. Maybe we can, use it in the upcoming election year. All right. 所以呢，就之所以这样子看，最近可能被 Netflix 看洗脑很多这种剧呢，我就觉得，这个可能大家会有兴趣那当然，我们这个惯用语呢是跟这种竞选跟比赛有关的 ，OK， not sports games, but more like election of positions or appointments of positions in organization. 所以这个竞选呢，可能是在组织里面的竞选，不见得是我们的总统啦、市长啦，或者是市议员等等的这种政治上面的竞选，可能是这个 book club 的竞选啦，对不对？book club 会长啦，或者是这个学校的 school club 的这个school 学校的任何 organization 里面的这个竞选So it's about election, right? So the first one I want to share with you guys tonight is elections are sometimes get to a point 会有那种情况在这个竞选的时候 it becomes a one horse race. OK, it becomes a one horse race. 那大家可以听看看哦，如果这是一只马在进行的比赛，就表示这只马已经领先很多了，对不对？所以这在比赛的时候其实也是用得到，就是这一个领先者呢已经领先非常非常多了。Alternatively, it could be also described as a two-horse race, 或者是可能是最后有2个人领先其他人，这2个人要 PK, so it's a two-horse race, 2只马的比赛。OK, 所以是领先的部分哦，各位，不是我今天有16，然后我 PK 剩1，不是这种概念，而是现在的状态是这一只马好像就是完完全全掌控了这一场的比赛。OK, right. So, in short, the explanation is a competition or election which don't have many winners. Maybe one winner, or you can only pick one winner out of the 2, or the one that you see now is the winner already. Okay, so here's the example. General elections in the UK are generally a two-horse race. 所以呢，他们总统大选呢，在这个总理的大选呢，在英国呢，通常就是一个 two-horse race。为什么呢？因为他们2党竞选出来的这个候选人呢，就有2个人要互相 PK 了。通常就只有这2个人，其他的人其他的这个候选人都不是候选人，那个都好看的。Okay, it's generally a two-horse race. Next, we talk about hot air. 不是 hot 到家，不是披萨 hot 的 hot 到家，是 hot air. Hot air 就是很热的空气嘛，对不对？所以很热的空气大家都知道是空空的，它是很蓬松很空，所以呢，我们又可以把它翻译成大话或空话。So, for example, politicians always talk a load of hot air. A load of hot air. 就是一堆 hot air 的意思。Okay, so this is what kind of talk? This could be empty talk. 它可能是空的。Exaggerated, 它可能是我们讲的这个膨胀的。Okay, exaggerated, 夸张的。Pretentious, 做作的这种话语哦。He's full of hot air. 我们可以这样形容一个人，就是他根本就是空气，他是空的，没有虚的。Okay? So next, we've got toe the party line. Toe the party line. So this is very descriptive. I like this idiom a lot. Okay, toe the party line. So let's break it down. 我们来拆解一下。这个 party 对不对？不是讲这个 party animal 的那个 party. Okay, this is referring to a political party. Political party. 它是讲政党。政党叫 political party， 所以这个 party line 呢，不是讲说，有人排队哦，排在这个 party 后面，这并不是这样子的。这个 party line， 等一下，如果我们用这个政党的这个线呢，就表示它的界限。Think about it. Your party, your political party will set a line, a bottom line for you. 那为什么前面是用脚趾头呢 ？Toe the party line。那你就想说，你的脚趾头就要死钉钉着这条线。You cannot cross the party line with your toes. So your toes would be lined up behind the party line. 所以你的脚趾头是不是就在这个政党所画的这个界限的后面？懂了吧？ So toe the party line. 那当然，大家比如说在去派对的时候，去用这个用这个惯用语的时候呢，大家就会发现说听不太懂你在讲什么。你在一个大家开心的 party 里面，然后你再用这样子的惯用语，然后让大家会混淆，对不对？可是呢，通常我们看到这样子的惯用语呢，或这样子的谚语呢，会是在跟政治的或竞选的状态有关，说 toe the party line， 这样子还比较不会混淆。所以大家要想一下那个情境哦，不是在这个办公室非常好用的，可能是特别讲到政治啦，或者是你想讨论这个政治，或者是讨论最近的这个政治人物啦，或竞选的候选人在做些什么。Yeah, the candidates have to toe the party line. Okay, so the explanation here, let's just quickly go over this again. To conform to the rules or standards of the political party you belong to. 所以你有任何政党的 这个参与呢 ，you have to conform to the rules， 你必须要迎合他们的这个立场跟他们画的界限。Okay, so here's the example sentence. He'll have to learn to toe the party line if he wants to get on. Okay, 他想要这个被成为这个候选人呢 if he wants to get on and become a candidate, he'll have to learn to toe the party line. 他必须要学习，要迎合这个政党的底线哦。Okay? Moving on, this is actually an extension of hot potato. 我们大家都知道 hot potato 嘛，对不对？很烫的这个马铃薯，发生什么事呢？大家就会这样这样子丢着那个马铃薯，对不对？好烫好烫哦！大家都不想要接手这个 hot potato, right? So if something is a hot potato, that means it's big trouble. Big trouble usually. So now we're just adding to it. We're adding to say that it's a political hot potato, right? So the explanation is it's something potentially politically dangerous or politically embarrassing. 就是一个很大的茶包 big trouble, okay? But politically. 所以前面加了一个 political 就是政治的烫手山芋 okay? A hot political potato or politically hot potato. Or both okay. So the example sentence, the expenses scandal is a political hot potato. 所以这个预算的这个弊案呢，是一个非常大的政治烫手山芋啦。Okay, so I think we have a couple of examples. We've seen a couple of examples. All right. So last one I'd like to share with you guys tonight is to vote with your feet. To vote with your feet. Okay. So you guys may wonder, why do I need to vote with my feet? 我们投票嘛 to vote. To vote.We usually use our hands and our ballots, right? 用我们的选票，然后用我们的手嘛。可是为什么在这里是 to vote with your feet, right? Because you don't want to use your hands. 不是不想用手哦，是根本不想投。So you're not happy. So you want to leave. You want to quit. Okay? Stop using it. You want to stop supporting it. 因为我们投票的意思就是我们支持嘛，对不对？所以如果我用脚去投，就等于我乱投，那就表示我不支持了，我要退场，不喜欢了，不再支持。Here's the example sentence. I told her that if she didn't like the job, she could always vote with her feet. 如果她不喜欢这个工作的话呢，她可以用脚来做这个选票，来做这个投票的动作，那就表示她可以弃权，她可以不用再支持，不想离开。Okay, so let's recap the 5 idioms for tonight. First, a one-horse race or two-horse race, meaning it's an election with one leading or two leading, and the rest is sort of, you can ignore the rest of the candidates. Next, hot air, referring to empty, exaggerated, or pretentious talk. So when you describe somebody as full of hot air, it means he's nothing. He's empty. Right, next, toe the party line. You got to follow the party line. So you got to put your toes behind the party line. You have to conform to the rules of the political party. Next, a political hot potato. All right, so hot potato meaning trouble. Political hot potato meaning it's a political problem, big issue. Lastly, to vote with your feet. Okay, so usually we vote with our hands on our ballots, but to vote with your feet means you quit, or you leave, or you stop supporting. Right. So the 5 tonight, let's have a look and see where we can possibly use this, or use our general knowledge a little bit and see where you guys can use these idioms, or perhaps share a story if you know 1 or 2 of them. 等一下我们练习时间呢，就欢迎我们的通勤家族来举手哦，来用2、3个惯用语呢，可以来分享一下自我的观点，或者是说，想想看，有没有一些这个过去的案子呢，或者是这个大家知道的新闻哦，可以拿来套用的，这就跟竞选跟这个选举有关的。Okay, maybe you've seen something on TV. So you're also welcome to share that. So let's come back. Let me say hi to you guys. 小贺 Julie, Bailey, Yao Yao, Simpson, Stacy, Gubao, Linda, Chris, and Carol. Good to have you guys tonight. So, you guys go ahead. If you are free tonight, please make yourself available and raise your hands. 大家今天晚上有空的话呢，欢迎来聊聊，用一些今天晚上分享的这个，可能有看到，不见得要真实的故事。You know, when you make sentences, it doesn't have to be a real story. All right. 所以大家可以花一些这个想象力哦，然后或者是说we can also talk about things we saw on TV, you know. And you, thank you. I see you. Did you raise your hands? I can't see you. Here is you. Very nice. Okay, let's have one more. 我们再一位好吗？关机 how are you? Okay, he left. One more person? All right, so I'm gonna leave and give space to one more person. Okay, we're gonna do that. So let me quickly say hi to our 15 Minutes fam tonight. Yes, Alex. Hello, Alex. How are you?
Hello, John.
Hi.
So.
Okay, you're doing so tonight, but why are you interested in this topic?
Because I've learned about this topic at my school.
Really? Okay, so your school also teaches about the elections. So how do you guys vote for your class captain? 班长是用投票出来的吗？要竞选的吗？
Yes.
Okay. Very
yes.
nice. So you have a school election, right, for class captains, and also the school, the student body, right? 所以这个学生会好像学生会也是这样子去竞选出来的，对不对？
Yes.
Okay, very nice. So maybe Alex, you can share some ideas from that perspective. Thank you, Alex. So think about it. Think about what you're going to share with us. I'll buy you some time. Now, moving on to Molly tonight. Hello, Malls. Hello.
Long time no talk. How are you?
Yes, doing very well, thank you. Always good to see you. Yes, so what have you been up to?
I went to the States for 3 weeks.
You did?
In April.
You did? Very
nice.
That's
why I wasn't
okay.
here.
Okay, so you went to the States for a couple of weeks, I suppose for holidays?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Spent some time with the family members there.
Ooh.
Attended some services. I attended 4 services within 1 week. Is that crazy?
That's yeah, well, okay. That's a lot.
Of the Easter Sunday, that's why. And, there's a lot of different events prior to that, right? So, yeah.
Okay, well, I thought you pre-scheduled that. That's a lot.
No, that's a lot.
If I go on holiday, I would not have my itinerary so packed. Okay, good to have you back, Molly. Yes, so a little bit about the election tonight.
I was wondering if it's possible to use this word to describe not only in political stuff, but like in offices.
Not very easy. I mean, let's put it this way. If you are in a position where you need to vote, then this sort of applies. But for the rest of the working professionals, not really. You don't get to vote for what you get to eat.
No, but I'm saying that with the words here, like the hot air, like the hot
air, sure. That's a description for like a person. Yeah, for sure. And then sort of in general, it'll be a hot potato and not a political hot potato. And to vote with your feet, I would have to say it's borderline. It's borderline. Yeah. It's sort of borderline election / work.
Okay, yeah. I'll try to make the sentences with these words in like office context later. See if that's possible.
and also same thing, once we kickstart the election season, you will see, maybe in the beginning it looks like a 2-horse race, and then it'll end up being a 1-horse race for the last 2 days. So that's where you sort of describe the situation. It comes very handy.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, cool. Great.
Okay.
So, Miles, we come back to you in a bit.
Sure.
Yi, hello. Good evening to you.
Hello, John.
Hi.
How are you?
I am doing very well and great to see you. Yes. How was your Labor Day?
I did some daily routine, daily work today.
Okay. You did? You didn't take a break?
Yes. Usually I work at home.
You do? Very
Yes.
nice. You work from home. Lucky you. Yes. Sometimes I get to do that, but nowadays I don't want to do that anymore. I've been doing work from home for far too long. Great. So you think about it. You don't have to use personal experiences per se, but maybe it's something you've seen on TV. It's a little bit about the election season tonight. Okay.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Yes. Go wild. Have fun. Yes. Do we have any more takers? 我们还有通勤家族要来 I still have a seat for you. 有没有人有兴趣呢？来应用一下今天晚上的这个惯用语呢？ Okay. So, while Alex, Molly, and you prepared, I'm going to come back to the room chat. 因为刚刚回到 room chat, 我看到有些人有写东西，我还没有回哦。Let me just respond to your messages quickly. Let me see. Okay. So Molly asked, 刚刚 Molly 好像听到说讨拍这件事。Molly 讲的 pity seeking. Pity, to take pity on somebody 就是可怜对方啦。所以 pity seeking 就是变成要装可怜，然后让别人来觉得你很可怜这件事情。Pity seeking, it's quite negative if you describe it on a person. 如果这个人呢是说she's a pity seeker, or he's a pity seeker. 哇，这个不是讨拍而已，这个人的这个人格有点扭曲哦，他就是这样，他就是爱演。爱装可怜这样子 So maybe that's not exactly it, right? It's very difficult. 讨拍这个就很难哦。然后 Molly 又分享说，OK, what about attention seeking? Attention seeking 或者是我们形容一个人是 attention seeker, it's the same idea. This person seeks attention. 他就是想要这个 attention. 所以变成说我们会形容这个人的人格就是他怎么样都希望人家目光到他的身上，所以叫 attention seeking or attention seeker。把它形容这样子的人的时候，他就是这样子的人格。所以这个跟我们现在讨拍好像，我们讨拍的中文呢，在某种部分，尤其是网络使用，就是比较软性的，还没有到那么硬性说这是一个很讨厌的举动。OK。And Miss Fan says, good learning ability, pity seeking, yeah, almost there. Yeah. Miss Fan says, listen to give good advice. Very nice. That's good. Yes. You always have to listen first in order to give good advice. So we need to be a good listener, right? You need to try and be a good listener. Yes. And Pei says, it's a little bit like the class clown. Yeah, but that again, if you describe somebody as the class clown, he's a joker, right? He just jokes every day and nobody takes him very seriously. 所以呢，班级小丑这件事，如果用英文来讲的话，就表示其实大家都会无视他。He's the class clown， 就是你不用理他啦，这个人就是这样。其实他就还蛮卑微的。他不是说he's a class clown, he's a funny guy, we love him. It's not like that. No， 他并不是特别好的一个。所以你看英文在讨拍这件事情，它就是比较不容易翻译，它就是没有一个字可以像我们这样。那当然，为什么会是这样呢？是因为讨拍这件事情也是网络发起的嘛，对，它不是我们已经很惯用很久了，所以这个字呢也还在进化当中。So we will get to a point where maybe there will be certain words that can be used as a good translation for the description or for 讨拍. But I think the way I would describe it is rant because it doesn't hurt anybody. 就是你自己那种情绪上的发泄，然后去希望就是可能对方可以 echo 或者是不能 echo 这件事情，其实都没关系，就是 it's a rant or a vent. Yeah. Okay, so back to the regular program. Are you guys ready? Well, let's come back to our 15 Minutes fam. Tonight we got Alex. Alex, you go first. You said you learned a lot of this in civics, right? In civil civics, 对，这个So tell us what you learned from civil civics.
I have learned
Yeah.
Which how old we could
You could vote.
vote. Yes.
Okay. So how old can you vote?
80 is for 公投.
Okay, for referendums. Okay, 18 for referendums.
And then 20 is for
And you have to be 20 years
一般
old.
选
Yeah. So you have to be, right? Alex, we have to add you have to be. 你必须要是，对不对? So you have to be
Yes.
18 to vote for referendums. 所以 referendum 是我们的 vote 嘛，就是投票，对不对？那 referendum 就是我们的公投。Okay, and you have to be 20 to vote for presidential elections or municipal elections. 所以就是市长的投票或者是总统的投票。
Yes.
Okay, so you have to be 20 or 18 and 20 is the legal age. 就法定的年龄嘛，对不对？ Legal age.
Yes.
Got it. Yes. So, Alex, your example sentences tonight, what are you going to try and use for us?
I'm going to choose 1, 2 horse race. I'm going to choose 1, 2 horse race.
Oh, 1, 2 horse race? Okay. So it's either 1 horse race or 2 horse race. So not 1, 2. It's 1 or 2 horse race. Yeah.
2 horse race.
Yes. Go ahead.
Taiwan.
Yes.
President.
Yes.
Elections in Taiwan
Yes.
are generally a 2 horse race.
So Taiwan presidential elections are generally a 2 horse race. There we go. Good job. Yes. So, usually there are 4 candidates, but actually it's a 2 horse race. Agreed. Very nice. Any other idioms?
Yes. Hot air.
Hot air. Yes.
Yes.
You can use it to describe somebody or something.
I also watch some politicians
Yes.
on TV
Yes.
always talking a lot of hot air, but he
very
didn't
nice.
actually do.
Okay. So I always see politicians on TV talking a load of hot air.
But I didn't actually do.
Maybe it's not hot air, but sometimes it sounds too good to be true. You never know. It's difficult to tell, right? Okay.
Yes.
Very nice. So in the room chat, I got the sentences down for you, Alex. Right. Are you going for one more?
Yes.
Okay, one more. And then we'll move on to Molly after that.
Okay. I want to choose a politician hot potato.
Political hot potato. Political hot potato.
Yes.
Go on ahead.
And I 20 about incident
Okay.
is has been a political
Political.
political
Political.
political hot potatoes in
Nice.
Taiwan
Nice.
for administrations, especially for president.
Oh, very interesting. Interesting sentence. The Feb 28 incident, right? The Feb 28
Yes,
incident,
incident.
yes, has always been a political hot potato
Potato.
for presidential candidates. 所以就是总统候选人通常都要处理这个烫手的山芋 right? Very nice. Good. I think that's fair. That's a pretty good sentence. Yeah. You know, some of the topics are political hot potatoes because you don't know, you know, it might not go well for you. Some people say, hey, you know, it's okay. It's easy to take on the subject, but yeah, maybe it's a hot potato. Totally agree with that. Thank you very much, Alex. Good job today. Good round of applause for you. Yeah, good job, Alex. Yeah, you learned a lot in civics. I'm impressed. Thank you. Yeah, you have to thank your teacher for teaching you all the good civics. Yeah, you know a bunch more than I do. Good for you. Yes, Malls, you're up next.
Okay, John, I'm still going to use these words in the working environment context.
That's okay. Let's try.
Let's see if that's suitable, okay? Let me know if that's suitable.
Great. Just go with it. It's okay.
Okay, so when being asked about the strategies of leveling the employee benefits, many executives only talk a lot of hot air without giving any pragmatic plans, purely lip services.
Wow, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a slap in the face. I think that works. Yes. When we talk about employee benefits, yes, management usually talk a load of hot air, for sure. Very nice. So this hot air situation, I suppose, work, politics, elections, you know, very useful in these situations.
Right.
Yeah.
Because all these places filled with politicals. Politics.
Different kind of politics, yes.
Yes,
filled with politics. Agreed.
Yeah. Okay. And the next one.
Yep.
Of course, it's not fair to blame them solely because there are too many red tapes and political hot potatoes when facing the board of directors.
Very nice. Agreed. In a lot of companies, they're, you know, the red tape, the bureaucracy as well.
Yes.
And also a lot of internal politics. Obviously, if you have internal politics, it results in political hot potatoes, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So when you talk to board of directors and you get to that level, it's very hard to swallow.
It's time they really need to toe the party line. These executives?
To tell the executives to toe the party line.
I mean, they need to learn to toe the party line.
Interesting.
When facing the boards of directors.
Interesting. This is okay. I get how you're using it in context.
Mm-hmm.
But
okay.
what if we say something like, you know, I'm not saying that yours is wrong. I think I get it, but there's no punchline there. It's not there yet. If you catch my drift.
Right.
So what if we have some board of directors, right? That pressures the independent directors to toe the party line.
Right.
Yeah,
that'll be totally different situation.
Yes， 我们这个其他的董事会里面的都是自成一派的，对不对？然后呢，这个独立董事呢就被叫说 you gotta toe the party line. You're either one of us or you're not.
Yeah, Highway or freeway?
Yes. There we go. There we go. You see.
Okay,
So you see, I love that, Molly, because you gave me that idea. Because sometimes you only when you get there, you think about the circumstances, then you're like, oh yeah, you can probably use it this way.
Right.
Yes.
So
Very nice.
the last sentence. Therefore, it's always good to practice your critical thinking and remember that you are not tied to any company and you are always free to vote with your feet when it's not the right working environment for you.
100%. That was brilliant. I think you finished that off brilliantly, because you can always vote with your feet if you're not comfortable with any personal circumstances, right?
Right.
Any situation you're not comfortable with, you can vote with your feet. Yes. But obviously, this takes a lot of
courage,
tactfulness. You need a little bit of tact here. But yes, you can always vote with your feet. You have the option to vote with your feet. There's always an option. Very nice. I like how you finish that off. That's brilliant.
Thank you for giving these words and phrases.
Yeah.
Very useful ones.
Yeah, for sure. Yes. I also learned a thing or two. I did. Sometimes you got to sit and think about these idioms, and you're like, "Wah." But again, the imagination, right, Molly? I don't know how, how in depth you work with companies or in the corporate environment, how experienced you are in that regard, but. Sometimes it takes a little bit of imagination, from what you see on TV, some cues, and also from things that you read.
Yes.
And then you can sort of try and adapt it, even if we don't have experience in that.
Right.
就算你没有经验呢，比如说在董事会里面需要就搞政治，可是透过很多我们的 TV series， 其实可以看到很多不同的情境。我们就去用想象力来说 ，OK， 我们来联想。在这种情境可不可以用？ And that's what you did very brilliantly tonight, Molly. Fantastic.
Thanks a lot.
Yes, you had me thinking there. Also, turning on my thinking cap. Fantastic stuff. Thank you very much, Molly.
Thank
yes,
you,
and great to have you back, as always.
Thanks.
All right. And moving on to you tonight. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Yes. Are you ready for me? Or ready
yes.
for everybody? Yes.
Yes. But
right.
I want to use the idiom.
Yes.
In my work experience.
Yes.
Yes, but I didn't. I'm not sure it's really suitable.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'll try.
No, just give it a try, and then let's see if it sort of makes sense. Sometimes you have to try it to know if it helps to describe the situation, right? So don't worry about it. Just shoot. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to share my experience. I think I should share my work first. I'm a freelancer in theater art.
Okay.
Usually work as a technical crew or stage manager.
Wow.
And I have a new cooperation with a new troupe last week.
Oh,
and I have a meeting last week with them. And, but it's my first time, so I hear the director and the designer is talking about their image of the show, but I think it's really a hot air because they didn't consider the finance problem, the safe problem. It's really a lot of problem to make a fantastic show.
Very good.
Yes.
So without considering the budget, right, the financial issues, the logistics, and also the manpower, everything they come up with, everything they want to do in the show is just a load of hot air.
Yes.
Agree. 100% agree with that. Yes. So who takes care of that? You know, in that regard, because I understand some directors, they can be very romantic in their ways, or they can be very artistic, and they want, you know, the moon and the sun and everything, right? So who is usually the rational person to get everything in order or in operation? Is there like an operational manager for the theater?
It's really
complicated.
Yes, complicated.
Yes.
Because everyone wants to make a great show.
Yes.
So we try to negotiate with everybody.
Yes.
So it's not really one person to decide this to make design.
Yes.
Yes.
It's teamwork. So it's very complicated.
Yes, it's teamwork.
I agree.
Yes.
With you. Wow. Okay. So what role? Because you said you're a freelancer, so you only have to be responsible for certain areas, right? You don't.
Yes.
Okay. So you don't have to manage the hot air.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Good.
But if I, in my opinion, if I didn't think that is a good direction to make a good show, or I think it's really hard to complete it, then my friend or other co-workers will
suffer. Yeah, they will suffer from this, right?
Yes,
they will think there's a show, but actually it's no show.
Yes, or sometimes they will told us that I can vote with my feet.
Okay. Sure. If you think you can't do it, you are welcome to vote with your feet.
Yes.
Sure. I think everybody's got that option. We all have that. That's fantastic. And you being a freelancer like yourself, you don't have to take on the projects that you don't like as well. So with projects you don't like, you can also vote with your feet.
Yes.
Great.
It's really free.
Oh, yeah. Well, obviously that's the perk. That's the benefit. But there are some downsides as well to doing that, right?
Yes.
There's the pros and the cons. Fantastic. Anything else that you would like to share with us?
No.
Okay, that was fantastic. You did that very well. Good job. Yes. So we hope to see you a whole lot more. Come and join us every Monday. Yeah.
Okay,
glad to
I
have
hope so.
Yeah, you can come anytime. We always here. All right, moving on. We got Paying in the house. So I was waiting for the fourth taker, and Paying happens to want to share something tonight, right? You want to share something tonight? Yes.
Good
Paying.
evening.
Hello.
Because I have no idea for the idioms, so I think, but I think I can try.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. I like to say something about my village chef or Li Zhang. Is Li Zhang village chef?
Borrow chief.
Borrow.
Borrow leader. Yeah.
Borrow leader.
Borrow leader.
Borrow leader. Borrow leader.
Borrow chief. Yes.
Borrow leader.
Yes.
The latest two election, the borrow leader, borrow chief, borrow leader election.
Yes.
It was only one horse race.
It was a one-horse race. Okay,
yeah.
Same here in my borough, in my neighborhood. It's just one guy. I don't know why. I don't. Some people tell me there's some sort of politics going on, so that's why it's a one-horse race.
I don't know. So he didn't need to talk anything hot air or deal with any political hot potato.
Yep. He's got an easy election.
Yes, very easy.
Yeah, so it's a one-horse race from the beginning to the end.
Yeah, and And he wasn't he didn't do anything wrong, or but
he didn't do anything at all.
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
Right?
But
I know. I've never seen this guy in the neighborhood.
Yeah, but I'm thinking maybe we have too high explanation for him, or
you think so? You have too high of an expectation for your borough leader?
Yeah, expectation.
Yes.
Expectation.
To be honest with you, I would assume you see your borough leader at least like, maybe not on TV, but at least sometimes you bump into him on the streets, right? In your
I can remember his face. I don't know who.
How can you not know your borough leader? Then what's the point? Why are we electing this borough leader? That's the part I don't understand. But hey,
maybe
politics is very different.
I think maybe he take care of elders, seniors in my.
Well, my dad is kind of old, but not. He's definitely. I don't know. I don't think he's come to the house to visit my dad. I don't think so.
I believe he might did something good. He might do something good. Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's hope so.
Yeah, I hope someone come up and do something different. So there will be a competition, so we can feel something change.
Yes.
Here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with you. And then they were. I saw on the news somewhere. I think I read this up somewhere that some boroughs, right, during the election season have more than 6 or 7 candidates, and then I'm like, how do you do that? Why does everybody want
6 or 7 candidates?
Yeah, and then I'm like, what's wrong with this borough? Like does everybody need a job? Or
I don't know.
Yes. So in my borough, it's terrible. It's just one guy.
My borough only one guy.
Yeah, I can't vote for anybody else. And
so we can even vote with our feet.
Yes, but again, I would prefer not to vote with my feet, right? Because my vote is very important. I'd rather have my vote, right, go to somebody who can do the work, not just the one guy on the piece of paper that I've never seen in my life before.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the problem of my borough leader.
Yes, the borough leader.
Borough leader.
Yes. So if your borough leader is a good borough leader, then obviously, you will want to support him. You will want to support guys who really help the community. Yes.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that's not the same for all boroughs in Taiwan. Some borough leaders work hard. Some borough leaders just, they're not there.
Yeah. So I have no opinion to him.
I agree. Well, you have no comments, right?
No comment.
No comments.
Yeah.
You can't say anything because you don't know the guy.
Yes, I don't know.
So sometimes we can also say he's got no presence.
No presence.
No presence, meaning nobody feels him. Like we're not even sure if he exists. No presence.
No presence.
Yeah.
So nothing bad, nothing good, no presence.
We don't even know if he exists. We don't even know if he's alive or not. He's got no presence.
It's really bad if it works and some other give you a comment like no presence.
Yeah.
It's
terrible.
Sucks.
It's terrible.
So bad.
It's terrible. So Ms. Fan in the room chat says the borough leader has helped her family quite a bit, so she will not vote with her feet. Yes, that works. Very nice.
Lucky fan.
Yeah, lucky you. Yes, our borrow leader, never seen him. Don't know where he is. Don't know where the office is. The borrow office. I don't even know where it is. So whatever. It's okay. I'm not going around. I'm going to take walks around and to find the borrow leader, right? And go say, oh, finally, borrow leader. Hello, I have been looking for you for many, many years. I'm not going to do that. I got more important things to do. All right. So, anything else you want to share with us? They're paying.
No, that's my short story.
Well, that's a story we all share, to be honest. Yeah, one borrow leader, borrow candidate. Jeez. Don't understand how that works, to be honest. But hey, whatever. It's Taiwan. It's okay. Yeah. Sometimes you don't understand something. It'll take some time to understand. Yeah, you just have to sort of. You don't need to accept it, but you sort of have to know it. All right. So let's quickly recap. We have the 5 idioms tonight related to elections, and we've tried to apply them in the context of work, maybe board of directors where you need to vote, all right, where there's a competition. And of course, everybody's used hot air, so hot air is great, right? Because a lot of politicians, a lot of people, and management can be full of hot air. All right. Empty words, hot air. So we got also, if you have a competition that is only catered to 1 or 2 people, then you know it's a 1-horse race or 2-horse race. And for political parties, they would want you to toe the party line. Okay? And then hot potatoes, it could be a political hot potato. It could be a PR hot potato. It could be just a hot potato. Okay? Meaning trouble. Something that's not good. Right. And if you're not happy, if you exercise your options, right? Your right to choose your options, you can always choose to leave or to vote with your feet. To quit supporting somebody or to leave. All right. That's the 5 idioms for tonight. And tonight, thank you very much. Special thanks to Paying and Alex and Molly and Yu for joining us. Thank you very much. And then also our podcaster friend, Isan and Xiaolu from Louis Taopai. Remember to go and check them out on podcast. If you like podcasts that, talks about rants about daily life, go and check their podcast out. And for us, myself, and next to me, Petty, thank you very much, and thank you all for joining us tonight. We will catch you next week, same time, same place. Ciao. Thank you. Bye-bye. Good night, you all.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Cheers, you guys. Yes, job well done, you all. Have a great evening and enjoy the rest of your Labor Day. We are off the air. Thank you very much, you guys. Thank you.